my name is Julian Duncan, and you're watching The Sunday Show. Today's topic is Pearl Harbor. We'll start with a quote from President Roosevelt. He once said in his address to Congress, "The United States was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces from the Empire of Japan. Always we will remember the character of the onslaught against the U.S. No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people, in their righteous might, will win through absolute victory." Does anyone know when this attack happened or where? Well, obviously Americans should know that it happened in the beautiful state of Hawaii. The attack on Pearl Harbor occurred on December 7th, 1941. If you guessed this, you're correct. The war itself generally makes little sense. You may wonder why Japan made a surprise attack on the U.S. soil that morning, which sadly killed over 3,500 Americans and swiftly drew the United States into World War II. Let's back up here and talk about what was happening prior to the attack. In short, Japan was being a bully and trying to expand and take over Indochina in Southeast Asia. The Japanese purposely planned this because everyone was either sleeping or at church on Sunday. Sunday is usually a day of rest for many civilians and military people. Do you want to play a game? It's called Let's Guess How Many Ships There Are in Pearl Harbor. Just kidding. That'd be way too hard. There are 8 battleships: the USS Arizona, the USS Pennsylvania, the USS California, the USS Tennessee, the USS Maryland, the USS West Virginia, the USS Oklahoma, and the USS Nevada. There are also 8 cruisers: USS Orleans, USS San Francisco, USS St. Louis, USS Helena, USS Detroit, USS Honolulu, and USS Phoenix. There were also 4 submarines there: the USS Narwhal, the USS Dolphin, the USS Cachalot, and the USS Tautau. Now there were additional vessels in the harbor also: the USS Utah and 3 aircraft carriers: the USS Lexington, the USS Saratoga, and the USS Enterprise. Does anybody know where Battleship Row was? Anybody? Going once? Going twice? Sold to the Japanese, who bombed the only entrance to Pearl Harbor. Anyway, side by side, Maryland with the Oklahoma outboard and Tennessee with the West Virginia outboard. Astern of Tennessee lay Arizona, which had repair ship vessel alongside. Last in line was the USS Nevada by herself at Quay F8. These 7 battleships, ranging from 18 to 25 years, represented all but 2 of those available in the Pacific Fleet. The fleet flagship Pennsylvania was also in Pearl Harbor, dry docked in the nearby Navy Yard. The 9th, the USS Colorado, was undergoing overhaul on the west coast. Oh, it's time for the fact of the day. What is it? What is it this time? The Zero. The Zero was a Japanese fighter, and one was shot down over Wheeler Airfield and crashed nearby. Here it comes, the aftermath. The USA was expected confrontation with Japan over the oil fields and rubber plantations in Asia. But after 2 bombing runs by the Japanese, a Japanese general yelled, "Tora, Tora, Tora," meaning tiger, 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 signaling that they had caught the U.S. by surprise. The American Navy lost 2,008 men. The Marines lost 109. The Army and Air Force lost 218, and 68 civilians were killed. That is a total of 2,403 people. But there were the wounded too, and there were 1,178 of them. The Japanese only lost 220 people. Now the quote of the day for today is from the president at the time of the attack. This president was President Roosevelt, and he said a quote that has yet to be forgotten. He said it hours after the attack. He said, December 7th, 1941, a date that will forever live in infamy. This video was made possible with the help of Alyssa O'Donnell, our writer here at The Sunday Show, and Jacob Peddle, our producer and editor. Thanks for watching. I hope I never see you guys again. Bye!